I wanted to do some workshops. Workshops was based on the elements. Somebody told me no one would show up. And the reason why is because people don't care about the elements. People get excited about herbs, right? People get excited about hearing about a herb, reading about a herb, seeing a herb and being able to identify it. People get excited for that shit, right? And it's a good thing. But at the end of the day, to know herbs, you have to know the elements. I don't care what herb you're dealing with, you have to know the element. And this is why we start with the foundation. And when I say the foundation of everything, right? Everything that came from nothing. So we go and we become more aware of that nothing. Right? It's not about who we are. It's all about what we are. When it comes to what we are, we know we are energy. To be that energy, right? To be this body has to maintain 4 physical things. All right? 4 physical things, which is earth, air, water, and fire. Right? And if you look at nature, you can see the representations in nature. Now, what allows water, air, earth, and fire to be is what? Is space. Right? Space. The darkness, black, whatever you want to call it. But that's what we are. Right? Because if we didn't decide to come through our parents and enter into this realm per se, this society, this whatever you want to call it, this world, this universe, and we wouldn't be here. As simple as that. We wouldn't be here. So what we are is key to energizing the body. We don't heal, we don't cure, we don't do none of them things. We just energize the body because the body is energy. We energize the body, and when you energize the body, conditions can't exist. It's not hard, but you have to know the fundamentals. A lot of people I met, went through some classes and stuff like that, natural healing classes and stuff like that. And especially when it comes to the herbal side of it, and they just go to learn herbs. This is why today you have so many people mistrusting in herbs and stuff like that, not believing in herbs and things like this, because the way how society sold it to us, right? We heard stories about healers back in the day and how they used to heal. Nobody had to teach them that. Right? That is something that they know. They choose to know what they are. And when you choose to know what you are, and you know what you are is energy, and that energy is what gives everything life to be. This is where, the body energizes very quickly, because you go into someone who knows the energy that we are. Right? Now, everything is a rating. Right? Everything is a rating now. So it's like there's no energy. Right? The energy is false, because the energy that is being transmitted is from society. Right? So now you go into all these different schools and classes that teaching you about herbs, right? And how to use herbs and what this herb good for and what that herb good for. And they're leaving out what you are. So if they leave out what you are, what are you really doing when you're working with herbs? You're working with herbs on a what? On an allopathic level. Right? Now you're using herbs as medicine. So any type of training or class or course that you take in should be always covering the fundamentals. That has to come first, what we are. And then you work your way up to all the madness, right, that we are taught. And once you work your way up to all the madness that we are taught, now you start seeing how simple it really is, because you choose to know what we are. So this is why, as I said, we start from there. So tonight, we are going into what? The darkness. That's what they say. In the beginning there was darkness. That's what the story was, right? In the beginning there was darkness. Even with the Big Bang there was darkness. Alright, so everything comes from the darkness. So let's explore this darkness to the point where you become more aware of what we are. And as you become more aware of what you are, then you choose to know what you are. So I'll see you all here, 7:30 p.m. Eastern.